Hello, welcome. We are so excited. We're at the end of the week. We've got one more bonus happening tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But hopefully you've been enjoying your homework. Maybe you've started jumping up in the morning, reading your passages, speaking out loud, standing in your power pose, doing some exercises and practicing. Because sometimes, even though you might feel that those things are basic, guess what? Maybe it's those things that you're not doing because of why? Procrastination. Procrastination happens when you think about things and you don't do the things. You're thinking, 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 but you're just not taking action. And did you know that 96% of people are in procrastination? They're thinking about the thing, but they're not jumping in and doing the thing. So if this week you've been thinking about it, you've been watching the videos, you've been like, oh, that's great. Maybe you're stuck in a bit of procrastination. So now is the time to break through. Say yes, amen. Let's break through in the comments below. And let's start the action, even if it's just one new thing that you're implementing this week, then you're already a what? I am all in kind of a person. Who here would like to be an all in kind of a person? Put it in the comments below, guys. So, yes, if you're just tuning in now, thank you so much. My name is Laura Jane. Put a yes live in the comments below, or if you're watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay so we can still interact when I'm not live. But I'm super excited you're here today, guys, because as I said, this is all about how to stand out in a crowd and be seen, even if you're not feeling super confident on the inside. Remember, I started as a shy 5-year-old. My mum put me into acting class, and here I am today. I'm not here in a place of position in my business because I've been procrastinating on the couch my whole life, right? I'm here because I've been working on my strengths my whole life and I've been jumping in. So, guys, who wants to be procrastination or an all in person? Procrastinate, who wants to do that? I am procrastination or I am all in. I am all in. Put I am all in the comments below. I know I am, but it's been something I have been working on my whole life. Sometimes I get in those slumps and sometimes I go, you know what? That information is da da da. That information is da da da. It's because I've decided not to do it. But guess what? Sometimes those things are the things that you need to jump in and do and build that muscle and be confident, right? Because it's those things that can take you to the next level and the next level and the next level. Like me, when I was on stage as Mrs. Australia International 2020, I got there because I did all the little tiny steps, even though I had been in business for over 10 years. I did all the little pageantry steps to get myself to there. I could have said, hey, I've been in business for 10 years. I've already got a brand. No, I still worked on my brand. I still worked on my public speaking. I still worked on my legacy project. And when I got to that stage in Australia, sorry, in America, as Mrs. Australia International 2020, I literally flew because I had done all the little steps, the little steps, the little steps that led me to the big steps. And then boom, I was on stage and I could have heard literally a pin drop in the audience when I glide out on stage and the audience was like, wow. For the first time, I stood there in my whole glory, in my fearless goddess energy. I felt free. And that's what it's all about, doing these little steps to become you, to start being you, so you can be free of all the naysaying in the head, of all listening to everyone else's negativity. You can be free of all that. And for the first time, you can be authentically you because you've given yourself permission to do the little steps. You've decided to do the little steps. You've decided to step into your true power. You've decided to be you. And that's what it's all about, being free of the limitations, being free of what's holding you back. You decide to be all in. You've decided to jump in. So all of a sudden, you're free of the shackles, free to be you. I was having this amazing discussion the other day with one of my ladies that I work with, and we were having a discussion. We were creating her legacy project. And the one thing that she was afraid to jump into, she decided to jump in after our conversation. And instantly she felt free. And now she's posting on social media and she's being free of her limitations to be authentically her in the moment. And I've seen her message. If you're watching, you know who you are. I've seen her message changing because now she's stepping into a true power and she's being real, she's being authentic. But before, she was a bit afraid to be loud and to say the thing that everyone was thinking, but she didn't want to because she didn't want to offend. I said, that's the thing that you're absolutely supposed to jump into because now you're being more powerful. Now more people are hearing you. Now more people are being inspired by you. Don't be afraid of the thing. Say the thing, jump into the thing, feel the pain of the thing, and then let it free. And you will be liberated, and then everyone around you will be liberated. So, as part of being a speaker, or as being an entrepreneur, or being a beauty queen, or being a mother, even by stepping into your true, authentic power, you can then empower others. By stepping into your true, authentic power, you can then empower others. It's like this. You're in the middle, right? My stick figures are coming out. You're in the middle. And by setting yourself free, you can then set others free all around you. Because why? That's all the others, right? Why? Because here in the middle is you. You're free. You're free. And now or everyone else feels that because you're being you. And now you can set everyone else free around you. It's that liberating. It's that exciting. So, anyways, are you guys excited? I got it on a bit of a tangent there, but I think it was a great way to open. Are you guys excited to step into your authentic, true power and literally be you? No more negative stuff in their head. No more listening to other people's negative stuff. That's all holding you back from flying. Do you guys want to fly? I know I want to fly. I've been flying because I've been doing the work. I've been working on myself. No more sitting on the couch. No more, oh, that sounds like good information, but it's a bit beginner. Or no more over here. Or no, that person said that negative thing. So I've decided not to do this thing that I really, really, really want to do. Like, I love this. When people apply for a competition that I run, people apply and then they're so excited and they know it's the thing that they're supposed to do. And then they talk to one person who gives them negative feedback. And what do? They listen to the negative feedback and they decide to sit back. But if it's that one thing that they know they're supposed to do, they jump in and then they figure it out. They get ultimate freedom. It's just simply by deciding to do the thing. Like it's amazing. Like I had one girl who came to me last year and she goes, Laura, I don't know if I can afford it. I said, okay, do you think you really want it? She goes, I know it's the thing that I really want, but I don't know if I can afford it. And I said, okay, let's talk about that. If I could give you information that could help you in this area so that you can financially be covered with that thing, would you learn through the videos? Would you do the videos? If I gave you the videos, would you watch the videos and apply? She says, yes, absolutely. I said, okay, then jump in and I'll teach you. She said, okay. She trusted. She took the faith and she decided. It's in the decisions. That's when the freedom comes. It's deciding. It's like betting on yourself. It's like clicking the thing. Yes, I'm all in. Yes, I want that thing. Yes, yes, yes. It's in the decision making. That's when the freedom comes. She learned the thing. She applied the thing. She learned the skill in order to obtain sponsorship. Then that skill of sponsorship, then she took that skill and applied it and covered all the things that she needed to do financially. Then she took the sponsorship skill information and applied it to obtaining a private investor. Guess what? That person invested in her business and she has a business today because she decided, she thought negative stuff, I don't know, I can't do it because she decided, no, I'm going to watch those videos and I'm going to get the skill. She jumped in, watched the videos, learned the skill, applied it, so it covered the cost here. Then she goes, you know what? I want that other thing. I'm going to apply the skill over here. And now she's owning a gym, which is constantly giving back to her financially. So the one thing that she goes, oh, I'm not sure if I can afford it, has given her all this other financial benefit over here, which will continue to give to her in the future. It's like When I came back from America close to 3 years ago, I wasn't sure if I could afford this business. I bought the business and it's still here today, giving back to me. And it was a lot of work. Yeah, it was work, but it's still giving back to me today. And so if you ever listen to someone says, I don't think you should, never listen to the person. Because if you feel it in your heart of hearts, that's the thing that you need or want to do, then go do it. Figure it out. You can always get access to money. You can always figure it out. It's like I did a course recently. I'm constantly investing in courses. And I decided to buy the course, and it made me realize, and it was a little expensive. It was. And I said, oh, it's a little pricey. I said, stop it, Laura. No, no, no. Do you want to be a part of the big girls? Do you want to be a part of society that always goes and buys things that they want? Oh, I want that handbag. Oh, I can't because, well, you just gave up because you decided you can't have it. What about you really want the handbag, so you figure out how to get it? You put an offer on the table and then you go and buy that handbag. Never any moment in your life you should ever say, I can't because. Now, this course that I did, it made me realize that if you say no to things that you feel are too expensive, you've decided that you're not on that level. You've decided that you can never afford that handbag, or you can never afford a $10,000 course, or you can never to get that thing that you really want, or you can never afford a Ferrari, or you can never afford $1 million mansion. Why can't you get those things right now? Because you've decided you can't. You're not on the level. You have subconsciously put yourself on this level right here. So you won't achieve the level because you've decided never to go there. But what if this person who's selling this course, the woman that I bought, what if I decided to buy the thing that I feel is a bit expensive? And what if I learned the thing that I really, 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 really need to learn? And what if she gave me that lesson in a short amount of time and saved me 2, 3, 4, 5 years of struggle? Does now that course that I really want to really want to buy, and does that course seem expensive? If she's got the information that I really need to excel in a fast amount of time, hell yeah, I'm buying that course. I want to know how to be a yes girl. I want to know how to be an all-in girl. So when you realize that your words are giving you direct messages to where you are in the level of your life, are you the kind of person that struggles from bill to bill and is like, I can't afford, I can't afford, I can't afford? Well, do you know why you can't afford it? Is because you're simply saying the words, I can't afford it. It's that basic. It's that simple. Anyone can put an offer on the table. Like there's a very well-known speaker. Oh, I can see him in my mind. I'll put it in the comments below. I'll put him a link to his website. He's amazing. He says poor people think about money as a time. Let me write this one down. Um, Poor people think about money as I'm going to spend my time in order to get money. And they think that that's going to get them ahead of in life. They think that by working their trading their time for money, it's going to get them ahead. But rich people know that they just put on an offer and they get money, and then money makes their own money, and then you get money, you get multiple money from the offer. So people who sell books, they put the book to the marketplace, and I put my book on my marketplace like 2.5 years ago, and it's still making money today. One product you put out there, you put a marketing thing behind it, and it continues to make money. Now that is an example of a rich person, because they know that by putting out an offer to the marketplace, that's going to make you multiple money for that one product, as opposed to 8 hours, and every hour I get $30 or whatever it is. $30 times 8 is whatever, and that's all you can ever get in that time. But we're only in this world for a limited time. What if there was a way to lessen the time and make more money? So if you want to be poor for the rest of your life and always say, I can't afford that, I can't afford that, then that's great. That's where you're going to stay and whatever. But if you want to be an all-in person and start affording things and buying things that you really, really, really like, then it's just a matter of shifting your money mindset from my time on this earth is valued $30 an hour, so I'm going to do something that's worth $30 an hour for an 8 hours times five, and that will give me a limited whatever. Let's say you get $500 a week, right? $500 a week for your time. Let's say it's 30 30 hours. I don't know. I'm just doing this, right? 30 hours. Okay. So that's all you can spend on 30 hours will give you $500. I'm just pulling things out of the sky. But what if, and this is for a person who thinks you got to go to work to get money, right? But what if you adopt the rich people mentality, right? And what if this, hang with me here, hang with me here, hang with me here. So what if you sold a product? One person to many, right? What if you're in the room, you're speaking, for example, you're speaking to a room of 10 people, okay? Let's say you're selling a thing that cost $5,000, right? Okay. What if you sold a thing that was $5,000? 10 people? 10 people in the room? Should we do that? 10 people? 5,000 with 10 people? How much is that? You do the math. 50,000? 50,000. So what if you had 10 people in the room that really wanted to know your product? Maybe there was a skill that you had that people really wanted to know. Maybe you knew how to do makeup really well. So you could walk out of your house looking really amazing. Or what if you knew how to help people sell more in their business, right? What if you could help people sell more so they couldn't, struggle and get from bill to bill to bill? What if they've been in business for 5 years, right? And they're constantly struggling, there's no cash flow in their business. Then you come along and you can teach them how to get more cash flow in their business. And you had a course and you spoke to those 10 people or 20 people in a room. Maybe you spoke to them over a day, 5 hours, let's say 5 hours. You spoke to them, you gave them information information that they need in order to 10x their business. What if they really were struggling financially? You came and gave them 3 tips that they could implement tomorrow and they could just boom, explode their business. What if you helped them get cash flow in their business? They no longer are earning bill to bill to bill. Now they've got cash flow, they can go on holidays, they can hire people in their business, and you've just helped them solve their problem. What if? What if that's what you have that people really wanted, right? Or if they want to have a makeup look, or they want to learn how to build a house and they're struggling how to build a house, whatever the offer is, right? Whatever their offer is. What if you sold a $5,000, come here and learn this thing that you really, really, really want, and 10 people bought it? Well, in 5 hours, you've just earned 50 grand. Now, then you could take 10% out for tax. You could take 10% out, save it somewhere, could put it in somewhere else that it can continues to make money, and you keep the rest of it in your bank account. That'd be 40,000 in your bank account from working 5 hours. And what if you did that every month? Would that be better than working 30 hours a week for $500? I'm just saying, I'm just pulling numbers out of the sky. Wouldn't that be better? Put a yes in the comments below. Yes, it would be better. So I want you guys to start thinking now. Stop thinking, hey, hands up. Who wants to be working bill to bill? Who wants to be sad pants? Who wants to be sad pants and work from bill to bill? Who wants to be sad pants? Put it in the comments below. Or who would like to be abundance pants? Abundance pants. Put a yes in the comments below. Abundance pants. Do you want to be abundance pants? Put that in the comments below. I know I want to be abundance pants. So it's just simply changing your mindset a little bit from, okay, I got to go cover my bills. I'm worth $30 an hour. That's all I'm worth. And so I'm going to go do that. But what if you had some really amazing knowledge that you could share people and help them build offers? So now you can go buy that $2,000, $5,000 bag because you've just put an offer on. You started selling a book online and you have a marketing funnel, and all of a sudden you're selling a book $30 and you're selling it whilst you're sleeping. You wake up with money in your bank account because you put in a funnel and you're selling books as you sleep. I'm doing a course with a guy called Pete Malecki, and he teaches people how to build funnels and stuff. So that's going to be an amazing event. If you want to get access to that event, it's happening in Sydney, Australia in a month, next month. If you want to get access to that in-person event, put yes, in-person event below, and I will send you the details. But guys, there's so many ways to sell, make money. Don't do you, are you going to decide in this moment to always be that person that can't afford because, or are you going to be that person that gets excited when they see something? I'm going to compete in that thing. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. Or I'm going to be an author. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. Or I'm going to build the business. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. There's abundance of money everywhere, guys. What are you giving to the marketplace? How are you serving them? You're going to be speaking. People here are here in this free week course, this Inspire Greatness Within course, because you want to know how to find more confidence within and stand out in a crowd. Well, here I'm talking about money. Money is huge. Money is a big topic because no one talks about it. But everyone's mindset is on the belief that you have to trade your hours for time for money, time for money. But I'm here to say, all you have to do is create an offer. Create an offer and you will become wealthy. And why do you want to become wealthy? Why? Because the world needs you. You have a message that the world needs. And in order for you to serve more people, you need to look after your own financials at the same time. We all do. If I want to give more money to a non-for-profit, I have to create an offer. And what did I do? I have a book. Thought it was there. It's not. It's over there. It's okay. I have a book. The book's on Amazon, Heart Queen. You can go on and buy it today with the profits going to a non-for-profit organization. I have an offer. So I can help kids in need, kids in poverty. That's what I have. I have built a legacy project. And in my businesses, yes, I profit and make money off my businesses. Why? So I can serve more people. I can serve more people. I can put food on my plate. God put us here, the universe put us here to be of service to one another so that we can find our core values and we can deliver a service of value that other people can leverage. And so, no more. Don't think about the naysaying in your mind. Don't think about, I can't because. If you can't afford it because of the bank account right this minute, don't worry, create an offer. Create an offer so you can be of service to people because people need your knowledge. They need your assistance. By you sitting on the couch and going, oh, I don't know, I want this, but I don't know, or I can't do that because you're just deciding not to. It's not because of anything other than you have decided not to because you feel that you're not worthy. That's it. You are worthy. You are made for greatness. You are made for greatness. So, as you go along this journey, think of what offers you can bring to the world. I train my queens, and if you want access to our free community where I go live every week and I have a whole bunch of videos just waiting and sitting there for you, you can learn how to obtain sponsorships. You can learn how to build a legacy project. If you want to go in there, then put community in the link below and I'll send you a free link to our community where you can dive in and start learning that today. And yeah, so I just wanted to say, think about a legacy project. Maybe you want to build one to give back to your community. As a public figure or a public leader, you need to build confidence from the inside. And doing all the tips and tricks that I said this week will help you find the body confidence, the speaking confidence, because the more you feel in your body, and the more you feel in your mouth, and the more you visualize yourself on stage speaking, the easier it will be. It's just the repetition. But then I wanted to talk about money today because that's the next thing that holds so many people in small business, medium business back, even corporates, even people at home, people who have this mindset of, I need to trade my time for money. They're going to be poor for the rest of their life. But the minute you feel that you think about, okay, I'm going to trade an offer in exchange for maybe information, and then I'm going to get money back. And then I can build an empire. And then all of a sudden, my business is cash flow positive. Now we're talking. Build an offer that is irresistible, that people cannot say no to. Then you can go speak to audiences all around the world. I'm going to Los Angeles in September to speak on building confidence, how to create your own offer, how to build a cash flow positive business. And it's very easy. Let me tell you. Do you know what the problem with business is? Why people fail in the first 2 years? Why? Because their focus is here. You're going to love this, guys. I'm so excited you're here for this. I'm so excited. People struggle in business because their mind goes, I'm going to sell what? Low ticket. I'm going to sell a $20 product and all these people are going to buy. And I've got an email list of two, my mom and my dad. It's so hard when you don't have an audience, right? And everyone always starts at selling a product at $20. If you have, put it in the chat below. Give me a love in the comments below if that's been you. I know it's been me. I started off as a 25-year-old in my first business. I didn't want to sell a big ticket because who am I? I'm new to the marketplace. Who am I to go top of the range? So, do you know what I did? I started selling kids' entertainment as a professional actress. I've had all these years of experience in acting, and I still went middle of the range in the marketplace. I went to the market, I looked at all of the businesses out there, what they were selling, and what did I do? I went middle of the range. I went the middle. I said, okay, I'm selling my product, which is my 1 hour, 2 hour kids entertainment service. I'm a professional actress, but I'm going to go lower than the top of the range. Why? Because I've been in business for a minute. That's so silly. What value am I bringing? I'm a professional actress over a kid's daycare center worker wearing a costume. I'm a professional actress. I bring that energy. I know how to bring the charismatic energy and infectious energy to not only entertain the kids, but also the adults. I know how theater costumes work. So I'm also bringing a high-end theater costume. But no, I came from a place of what is everyone else doing? And I'm just going to sit in the middle of the range because why? I didn't have confidence in my business ability. But I wasn't focusing on the value that I was bringing. What value do I bring over other people in the marketplace? I was the only professional actress that was doing this work. It was like 15 years ago, the only one in Sydney. And then I just organically jumped into marketing, figured out how to do marketing. This was well before the online 2011. There was really no one doing websites and stuff like that back then. But I had one of the first, well, they were, but they were very basic. They weren't like the drop ones that we have today, like the drag and drop websites. They look very good today. I had to learn how to do code for my first website. Yeah, in 2011. Yeah. It's interesting. But I had no confidence in my business ability yet because I just started a business. So I chose to offer a low ticket item. There was people doing kids parties for like $500 when they did a magician show. But so I went smack bang and started selling about a $200 to $300 item, right? 200 to $300 item. Included in that was travel there, preparing the night before, getting toys, driving to Coles or Kmart or whatever to buy toys to give out. So that is not profit, guys. But I came from a mindset of my time equals money. So I'm like, but I'm only there for an hour. I'm only at the event for an hour, so I could only charge this much to just try and cover my travel there and stuff. But it's not about the time and the money, it's the delivery. When I'm at the event, if there's 20 kids there, the kids are lighting up like a Christmas tree. All of a sudden, they're engaged with the entertainer for an hour. They're not running around ruining the walls. They're engaged and laughing with the magic and playing games. And the whole time, they can't get enough of this entertainer, and the adults are watching. They can't believe what they're seeing. They're like, wow, these 20 kids are fully immersed in this woman who's dressed as a fairy. She's amazing. And for the full hour, these 20 kids and adults are all watching. The adults are drinking and watching the kids having fun. So, what happens in that 1 hour? Everyone enters a la la land experience. They go to another world. They all connect. We're the connection people. We help people connect. And so that experience is priceless because they're going to remember it for the rest of their life. I could have charged thousands of dollars for that party, but I came from a low price because I had no confidence in my ability. So I stuck at $200, $300 for a long time. And then I started hiring people, training people to the quality of what I was, and all that kind of stuff. It was a great place to start because it was building my confidence. But then I had to work up. Took me over 10 years to get to a $2,000 ticket. A $2,000 ticket. It took me 10 years. 10 years of working in my business to build up the confidence to even consider the fact that I would be worth $2,000 for one day. And I do that today. So I charge a $2,000 thing plus accommodation plus travel when I go to the country to perform. And if I can't do, I'll send in one of my entertainers. But that's where I'm at with kids' entertainment. But I'm here to say, what if you started your speaking event or sorry, speaking career, or what if you're wanting to be a public figure and sell a product or sell a book or be an author, right? What if you didn't start at a low ticket? What if you started, which took you 10 years to work up to the $2,000 ticket, right? What if you started up here at the high ticket? And what if you did it at the beginning of your business? For those of you who are thinking about starting a business, what if you started at the top? Started offering $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 ticket offers. And what if you started that because you were offering an amazing service, and then all of a sudden you have all this cash flow in your business. You have all this money to put into the business, put into the website to make sure that the funnels are looking better, the customer's getting a better experience all around. You're not living from paycheck to paycheck and doing Uber to just make ends meet, right? You've now got a fuel injection in your business because you're charging a big ticket. But most people are not confident to go big ticket because they feel their mind is on hours for dollars, hours for dollars. And it's because the world has taught you that as a child because you learned from your parents. That is it, guys. So I'm here to are we tracking? Are we good? We good here? Oh, yes, put a yes in the comments below. Is this blowing your mind? Put a blowing your mind emoji in the comments below. Because I know when I learned this and realized what I've done over the past 15 years, I can now help save people 15 years of business experience to build up confidence. I can help you find confidence today. I'm going to talk about networking in a second. We can talk about you starting your own speaking career, you starting your own whatever business. What business are you thinking about starting? Have you thought about being a speaker? Put it in the comments below. What business industry are you in? Are you already, have you already started your own business? Are you thinking about starting your own business? Maybe your business problems that you may have, maybe it's because you started like the rest of the world. They started the low ticket offer. You need to start at the high ticket offer. Then you don't have to do business loans, all that kind of stuff. You're good to go. So that's what I do teach at a workshop. And it's just mind blowing, guys, mind blowing that it's just a simple shift of the mindset and the belief around money that no one talks about to make you super, super successful. So I am launching a workshop coming up. I will have the details on tomorrow's call about that. But firstly, before we end tonight, I do also want to touch on networking, how to stand out in a crowd, even when you feel not so super confident on the inside. Maybe a bit of imposter syndrome. That's okay. Because why you feel unconfident or when you're in a crowd in a networking situation, it's because you don't have a strategy. Network, network with a strategy, or I like to say on purpose. On purpose. Not the best on a whiteboard, but that's okay. Network on purpose. Bring your strategy. Most people just enter in a room, stand there in the corner, drink, and then they don't meet anyone. Why am I teaching you how to network? Because as a professional, as a public figure, as a business owner, someone who wants to gain exposure, you need to know how to network professionally. And going into a room and spending 2 hours there drinking in a corner is not going to help you make connections. The most successful people in the world, Richard Branson, like all the big leaders, they have large networks and they didn't just get there overnight. They did it over the course of time, but they went in with a strategy. And that's what I'm going to share with you tonight is this. When you go to a networking event, you don't just take cards and walk in. You get there early. Your on purpose strategy is number one, get there early. Early. You meet five influential people in the room. Okay. How do you know who they are? They're usually the ones who are fluffing around at the front of the stage, got pieces of paper in their hands. They're looking official. You know who they are. You can just tell. They're usually the speaker, the host, the organizers, and so forth. So look for those official people, go up to them and introduce, say, hey, nice to meet you. Get there early, like half an hour early, because they will be busy. And so I would be very direct, but never start talking about yourself. Ask them about themselves. Hi, I'm Laura. What's your name? So what's your involvement in this? Great. Congratulations on an amazing event. Awesome. Now ask them a question about their business. What do they do? And remember it. Okay. Maybe they're a dog care person or whatever. Then you go to the other four influential people in the room, get to know them, ask them questions about themselves. That's it. Okay. So everyone starts arriving, you start talking to people, and then what you look for is when you're talking to people is the most confident people in the room. So after the official people, you've met them, you just let them go because they're organizing. They need to start, getting on stage and hosting and all that kind of stuff. So as the crowd comes through, you look for confident people, like two or three like we call them yakkers, right? Confident people. They're talking, super confident. So you go up to them, you introduce yourself, say, hi, how are you? I'm Laura. What's your name? Don't talk about yourself. Ask them about themselves, what they do, what they love. Then you think, okay, I'm going to introduce them to the host. Why? Because you are a dog shampoo person and that person loves dogs. Okay, now there's a bit of synergy. See what I'm doing here? So you go with a confident person, you say, hey, I'd love to introduce you to da da da, loves dogs and owns this business as in the host. Do you want to come see? Okay, cool. So then you go introduce, you connect them together and you say, that person likes that person. Okay, I got to go over here, but happy connecting, and you walk away. Now, let me slow it down. Do you know what that does, guys? Do you know what that does? Instantly, it builds rapport. It builds rapport. Instantly, it builds rapport, like, and trust with the people that you've connected. And because they're super confident, yakkers, they now see you as a connector. And the next time you see them at an event, they're going to run up to you. Because why? You're now the authority figure in the room. Amazing, huh? So you go in with that strategy and that purpose, And now you're going to build yourself as an authority figure in any networking room. And I would suggest to go to larger events, but it does depend on your branding and your purpose. So, hey, you can always book a one-on-one session with me and I can help you choose better events that will go in alignment with your branding. However, that is a really great strategy that I have been applying for the last 10 years. When I first started networking, it was in my 20s. I'm now in my 40s. I would say late 20s, so over 10 years. And to be honest with you, it has been something amazing. I'm still friends with the people that I networked with when I first started. If you can build yourself as someone who is a connector, a professional, and an authority figure, you will get a lot more opportunities come. This can be applied to anything. It doesn't have to be business networking. This can be applied to meeting people at school. It can be applied to community groups. It can be applied to mums taking their kids to work, building friendships. It can be applied to all of that. Always look for the authority figures and the confident people, connect them, walk away. You're now going to be seen as someone of value, and people are going to want to get to know you, and opportunities will come. So that's it. Networking, guys. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. We've had great money conversations because why? They're the hard topics that no one wants to talk about. And we've also discussed networking. So come tomorrow because I've got some bonus things that I'm going to be sharing with you. It will be the last in this series. If you've really enjoyed this series, tell me one thing that you've really enjoyed about this series. Maybe you've taken away one thing and you've started applying. I'd love to hear it in the comments below. And I'll see you tomorrow for another training. That it will be a bit of a value one. It'll be a bit of a bonus. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. It's the last one of this week. And happy learning, guys. Happy connecting if it's networking that you're going to be working on this week, or happy thinking about some money conversations. Or hey, you might want to learn how to do a big ticket offer. Is that what you want to learn? Put it in the comments below. Maybe I can create a course around how you can sell a big ticket offer, launch your business strong, and have cash flow in your business. I'll see you on tomorrow night's call. Thanks so much.